This food truck.
Double. Double down. Yo!
Yo. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, it's your boy Phil Goods.
And it's your boy Asshole Poppy, and we back with another episode of the Cold Field Show.
And it's about to get super spicy.
Hey, look, man. Tonight, we got a nice juicy topic for y'all, man. We gonna talk about these relationship goals. We gonna talk about these power couples, and we gonna talk about a lot of bullshit, honestly, man, because y'all got it fucked up in the head. Y'all don't even really know what the fuck a power couple is and what real relationship goals is in the first place. So we gonna get into this shit, man. But as always, y'all know what it is.
What we sipping on, my boy?
Tonight we sipping on that Terramana, man. Look, y'all probably seen us with this about 4 times, man. We love this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? When The Rock came out with this, he came out with a good tequila, man. This shit right here,
That nigga did his thing.
fucking that Casamigos up.
Yeah, put that Casamigo shit down, man, and get this Terramana. You know what I'm saying?
We got a special guest in the studio tonight. Y'all might, which bar did you work at?
Duo.
Y'all might know her as Miss Ari Berkeley from Duo. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give a round of applause for our studio guest tonight. You feel me?
She came to pop her shit. You feel me?
She can't talk her shit in the whole nine, you dig? You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and introduce yourself, let everybody know what you do, what you here for, and you know what I'm saying, where they can find you at. Look, she nervous. Now don't be nervous now.
Hey y'all. I'm Ari. Some of y'all might already know me. From Duo. We opening back up New Year's Eve. Make sure y'all come to the New Year's Eve party. We getting lit. It's popping. Make sure y'all come to my boy Terry party on the 7th. We just here to talk some shit, have a good time, good vibes only. I'm excited.
Let's get into it.
Let go.
So, in the spirit of talking power couples, man, I want to get into this shit, man. Power couples and relationship goals. I really want to take some time to just break down what actually is a power couple. You feel me? Like what all falls into that category of a power couple?
Man, bro. I mean, you gotta be locked in first off, you know? The money don't make you a power couple, you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, motherfuckers both stepping up to the plate, being on the same page, I feel like, and I don't know, bro. I mean, the main thing I feel like that creates a power couple is two motherfuckers that just stand strong together no matter what.
Facts though. You gotta be on your shit to be a power couple. You gotta be on your shit. Two people that's out for the same goal. Really, that's what it is to me. Two people that's out for the same goal. Two people that's working towards the same goal. Two people that got the same, that's equally yoked, that's aligned perfectly. It don't matter if you a CNA or a drug dealer. It don't matter if you a truck driver and she doing your dispatch. It really don't matter what the circumstances is. As long as y'all two adults that align y'all self equally and is climbing and working as a team towards the ultimate goal of building that legacy, raising them kids, whatever the case may be.
Facts.
What you in your opinion, Ari? What's a power couple to you?
Like y'all said, two people that are standing strong through whatever. Like if we gonna do this, we're gonna do it. Two people, like you said, working towards the same goal, whatever your goal is. Whether that's business, property, our kids, like whatever success means to you, working towards that, being happy, of course,
Most definitely. Happiness is definitely a part of that.
throughout the whole thing, not just in that moment. But I think, like you said, like I said, standing strong, like standing firm on what you want out of your relationship or marriage, whatever.
Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? You said a mouthful, and all of that is definitely what's needed and necessary for a power couple to strive and be, you know what I'm saying, the best it can be. But with the conversation of power couple and relationship goals, we have to take into consideration the role that social media has played in these so-called power couples.
Man, social media done fucked up the word power couple, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Social media didn't fucked up relationships and dating in the first place because
How do you
everybody.
feel?
I mean,
Because the majority
I'm not disagreeing. I just elaborate.
majority of relationships are built off social media now. Some motherfuckers only get into a relationship just for social media, just for the posts. You feel me? It's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's not. The shit ain't natural. It's more like they
keeping
they
up with the
build-
Jones, you're trying to keep up with the Carters.
Man,
Everybody want to
who the-
be somebody
keep-
else.
Man, keeping up with motherfucking him, her, whoever, you feel me? But like majority of them relationships, that's why they be so 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't even get over a year
Hey,
because
look, I done seen
it
motherfuckers
ain't
go
built
through
on foundation.
three relationships in 1 year. This is my new bae every 3 to 4 months. I can't understand it. I can't fathom it personally.
Facts.
With that being said, talking about relationships and social media, I see a lot of people nowadays, like you said, trying to keep up with, mimicking themselves after celebrities or YouTube couples, shit like that. I remember a while back we had the YouTube couple. I don't know their name. I don't keep up with these people. But it was a guy and his girl. They had been doing their thing for a while, a couple years. People was in love with them, you know what I'm saying? And then he got caught talking to a girl at the bowling alley or in the park.
I think that was D'Area and
Yeah, that's who they was. D'Arian, whatever the Mike or some shit. I don't know what the boy name was. But yeah, he got, and I mean, he said it wasn't what they thought it was. He wasn't actually cheating and shit. But often, more times than not, you find these situations where these YouTube couples, these Facebook, Instagram couples don't really be what they say they is and who they appear to be.
'Cause it's public.
But I feel like people don't take into consideration that they're normal people as well. And just not even with relationships, just life, period. When it comes to social media, you're not going to, like, if my kids are acting out, I'm not going to post that on social media.
Oh yeah, facts.
Facts. I like that. That's what
You're
it is.
only, and then if you do post like that, you're dealing with some type of hardship. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna post after the fact, not during. And I don't personally think like I don't feel like I'm a social media person. Like I don't post on my business or my every move. Like you go on my social media right now, my Facebook, you're gonna see my kids and some funny shit. I don't post when I'm down because I have people around me that I can go talk to. I don't. Why do I gotta
Right.
post to people who either I don't know or don't give a fuck? I'm gonna end up in somebody's group chat. Like I'm not doing all that.
Right.
That
So-
shit, that group
That's
chat.
the shit that comes with this. I mean, when you look at it, it's like you open up your relationship to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you like a YouTuber, a blogger, like you know what I'm saying. You a person that's in that light. Everybody go have their eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac said, all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
so. With that being said, it's like you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move a certain type of way. Like
Everybody ain't supposed. What they say, personal, not private, not a secret.
man,
My
facts.
relationship definitely supposed to be private, just not a secret. You supposed to know I'm dealing with somebody, you just ain't supposed to know who I'm dealing with. But nowadays, everybody want that shit to be on the forefront. Mostly these women have an issue with being seen. They want to be seen. They want to be showed off. They want to be put on display. And I don't really understand it because the generation that I grew up in, putting a woman on a pedestal could be a very dangerous situation.
I feel like that comes from wanting to feel like that solidifies security. Like if you know this is my man and you see it, like some women feel like that secures their spot. Like you know this my man and you know we together.
Right, keep going.
So I feel like it's more of a feeling secure when it's like, what's the point of posting that I'm your woman when you still gonna cheat on me or you still gonna disrespect
shit.
me? You still gonna
Okay,
dog
so what
me
do you
out.
say? Now, what do you say to those women out there that say, if you know that man cheating and you still choose to be with him, shut the fuck up and just let him cheat in peace?
Yeah, let them cheat in peace. If that's gonna be your vibe and that's what you're gonna deal with, I didn't let a nigga cheat in peace. Like,
Okay, talk about it. Hold on. Talk about it. She said she didn't let the nigga cheat in peace. So you knew the nigga
when I was
cheating.
younger, yeah, like
was that nigga covering his responsibilities?
I was young. This is my first baby daddy.
Okay.
I was 17, so it was like I knew I wasn't gonna leave. So what's the point of me constantly, arguing, stressing myself? I got a little baby. Like I'm not. When I got ready to go, I left and never looked back.
Type shit. Right.
So,
okay, I feel that.
But I do. I see women all the time. Like you could go tell a woman, I just saw your man at Chick-fil-A with an old girl. They don't care. Like let them cheat in peace. If you know you're not gonna leave, that's just my personal opinion. But if you're gonna go and go out with a bang.
Is there someone as a would you say like a kept woman there? You know what I'm saying? She know a motherfucker doing his thing, but he handling everything he's supposed to do. He doing everything he goes. Is it? Oh shit.
You good? Down.
Oh, okay.
I know women like that. Like I know married women who have successful husbands that they know they probably don't. It's not in their face. Like he probably would take a girl on a trip. He not like flaunting around with Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee with the girl, but they know what's up. But it's like they got their kids, they got big ass house. I don't blame them. I'm not gonna judge.
Right.
You stay with your husband, you do your thing. That's between y'all. So like I know women who live that life, and it's like I really can't, judge or say but I know women like that.
Type shit. Okay, I feel it.
And do you feel like them women are they just as happy?
They could be. Some women back in the day used to deal with it all the time.
Yeah. My grandma told me some things.
Mine did. My great grandma stayed married first to the day my great granddad died, 60 plus years, and he put her through a lot. And I ask her all the time, "Were you happy?" And she tells me yes.
I mean, I made a Facebook post about that a couple weeks ago, and everybody tried to get on my head, man. I said, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about the aspect of how the women back in the day didn't trip on their men for certain things. The women back in the day knew the man had another woman or had a family on the other side of town, as long as he was taking care of his responsibilities and shit.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But like I said, my great grandma, she's still alive, 98 years old. Women weren't allowed to work back then. Women were not allowed to go get a home loan by themselves. My great grandma had 6 kids. She wasn't raising those 6 kids by herself. It's different now. We watch women every day, 5, 6 kids doing the thing by themselves. So it's a big difference between back then and now, where you're allowed to move and groove differently, so you don't have to put up with certain things anymore.
Type shit. I understand that. So you basically feel like what it was more of a necessity thing than it was what motherfuckers wanted to do.
And to some women, cheating is not a deal breaker.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I know some women that will definitely. I mean, shit. Me as a man, I don't look at it cheating as a deal breaker. Don't get me wrong. It all depends on the circumstances and the situations that went on.
But some men, you one and done. They even hear about you.
It all depends. If we just some little fly by night relationship, we only been kicking it for a little while. Yeah, one and done. Cause you cheating this early, you gonna cheat later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if we actually got some years in this, we didn't put some time in this, I ain't necessarily gonna break up with you because you cheated. I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know, everybody might not be the same, but it all depends on the time put into the relationship. It all depends on the person.
So if you had a wife and y'all was together, first 5 years are the hardest years. First.
I thought the first couple years supposed to be the
Yeah,
sweetest.
No,
The
they're the
honeymoon spot.
hardest. They're the hardest. Those first 5 years, that first year is supposed to be like
Yeah, sweet.
but those first 5 years, I can't quote the numbers, but people get divorced, like the amount, especially black people, the number of black people that get divorced in the first 5 years is way high. Because it's like, we're done with the wedding, we're done with the honeymoon, now we got to sit and deal with each other. It's like the first 5 years and then after the kids are grown and gone.
Okay. So, what you saying is, after you get past the lovey-dovey shit in the beginning, then the work kick in.
And some people that work, when you gotta, and then depend on the age. Like if we got married young, I'm not the same person at 26 that I was at 18.
No, facts.
So it's like
Definitely.
now
Big facts.
my likes have changed, my wants have changed, my needs have changed, and you might be like, oh, I'm not willing to do that. And it's like, well, what?
No,
Or I'm not willing to rock with you during that. Even some women, like, there's men who wake up one day like, oh, I want to do this.
Oh, no,
Wow.
I did that. I did that to a person. I literally woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? And they looking like, what you mean? I'm finna get my situation till I'm finna get my money to a certain point, and I'm out of here. I'm busting moves, and they looking like, so
They ain't believe in the dream?
it's weak. No, it wasn't. I didn't put them in the dream.
Oh, well,
That's
then.
what I'm saying. Like, I didn't
He
even,
killed the character off.
yeah, like it was a complete rewrite. You know
Why,
what I'm
though?
saying?
Why did you X her out?
I didn't X her out. I just didn't add her in.
Why not?
She didn't fit the mathematics.
How long was y'all together?
That was 3 years.
So 3 years you were with someone. And one day, 3 years is a lot.
It is.
So you woke up one day and told this woman, after 3 years of being with you, loving on you, being with you, I don't want to do this with you anymore because I want to do something else.
Well, no, it wasn't like that. I was more so like, I'm changing my life. I'm moving. I'm leaving the state.
Shorty time was up. That's what he want to say.
And, nah, but like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just, again, it was me trying to do what I wanted to do.
It seemed
I
like
wasn't who I was.
Was you growing one way and the other person was growing another way? I feel like it's about, sometimes a motherfucker do wake up and be like,
This ain't working out.
this ain't it. This ain't the life that
I wanna
want.
live.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and you gotta, and if you know that deep down inside, it's wrong for you to continue to waste somebody's time.
Yeah. I agree. So when you left, did she try to, like, how was it? How was the exit?
Oh, that's a whole different situation.
Did she, like, do crazy stuff?
Nah. We broke up.
She broke up.
Nah, it wasn't none of that. We broke up, and then, you know what I'm saying, but then we still was hanging out and kicking and all of that type of shit. Like, it was just, you know how it is.
Was it a clean breakup in your...
Yeah, it was clean.
Okay,
It was clean. Yeah,
okay.
it was clean. It was.
Because I'm one of those people who feel like if you really love someone and they do what you did, like, I'm going to let you go. I love you so much that I want you to be happy.
Say that
Even
again,
if
bro.
I've never done any, like, crazy busting windows out, none of that type of crazy mess, because I always wanted the person to go be happy, even if it wasn't with me.
Fact. I feel like that's the most adult, mature take you can have on a relationship ending. Because for me, the reality of understanding shit is everything ain't gonna be what you thought it was gonna be. Everything ain't gonna be what you wanted it to be. And that person ain't wrong for deciding to move how they chose to move. They not wrong, especially if they came to you and told you. If they didn't have no, hide nothing, keep no seat, they just came to you and told you, hey, look, I'm finna start moving like this. You gotta respect it. And ain't no point in chasing them, acting crazy, doing none of that goofy shit. Because now all you doing, honestly, is pushing them away. They already was finna walk away, now you pushing them away. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people understand that, like,
And you ruining the chance, like, what if, okay, did you move?
Yeah.
You ruining the chance, like, what if he come back, y'all bump into each other, he gonna see you and think about all that, like, it's not worth it. But what if he do see you like, dang, Shorty was, she
Rekindle
was
that
a pretty
flame.
good,
Oh, God, you know what?
I
That's
did
some
probably
real
make
shit.
a mistake.
That's some real shit you saying, but that's why I like living in bigger cities. I ain't trying to run into no motherfucker.
He said, I ain't trying to rekindle.
But I feel like I'm one of those people who feel like if that's your person, that's gonna be your person.
Whoa. Whoa, explain. Like, wait, jump into that right there. That person thing.
When you say your person, what you
Yeah.
mean?
I know a couple who been like they 40, 42, 43. They started like dating at 14.
Oh.
And they did their thing, broke up, got back together like years later. Now they've been married going on 13 years. And the man, like, he said he ended up seeing the girl somewhere and was like, damn, like, she was really, you know, we kicked it, we vibe, whatever. Let me hit her up. And she was with somebody else at the time.
Right.
Let me hit her up, see what she up to. They end up linking back up. And now they married and doing really well for themselves.
So basically, he ruined the happiness over there for this.
It wasn't happy because if it was, she wouldn't have left.
Wouldn't have win. Oh God, facts though. That's facts.
Yeah,
Hey, look, man, you gotta get into him sometimes. If she was really your girl,
She wouldn't have left.
she
Because
wouldn't
women,
have left.
it's hard for a woman. If you really doing your thing, standing on everything, women are very emotional. Like, it take a lot for a woman to cheat.
A lot.
A lot.
Women
You gotta,
nowadays, you feel like?
yeah.
Damn.
I personally don't know any woman who cheated and it was like, oh yeah, you was kind of out of order. You shouldn't have been moving the way you was moving.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know some scandalous ass hoes.
I ain't gonna lie.
I do too, but it's just like I know some scandalous niggas too.
I ain't gonna lie. If I did cheat, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I don't believe in cheating. You know,
Black men don't cheat. Fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Black man don't cheat. You know it. But if I did cheat, you know,
You was in the wrong.
it was because I was, you know, no, I was wrong. I was
Right.
wrong. But see, like, you know, like the whole thing about a man is like, you know, man love to conquer, no matter what. Like, we always want to conquer something. And like, you know what I'm saying? It could be goals. It could be, man, like you could be in a certain type of relationship and you like, damn, man, like, do I still got it? You feel me? That could come up. You
But
know
when
what
do
I mean?
that? Okay, I feel like that's an age thing too because.
No,
At a
that's
certain
relationship.
no. I feel like at a certain age, you should be able to have some sort of sexual discipline. Like if we in a relationship and you willing to go ruin what you and I have just for some pussy, and then it's like, what if it wasn't even worth it? You sitting here fucking her.
Oh, you know what? On some real shit, it never is worth it.
Exactly. So why?
But-
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
But listen, look, you gotta understand, like it's two heads. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
And-
I could go.
What you mean it ain't never worth it?
I could go home
It
and
ain't at the end, bro.
You ain't never. Hold
Like
on.
after you, oh what? After you bust that nut, you like, damn, nigga, what the fuck?
so I could have went home and busted nut, and it could have been real worth
So
it.
you ain't never cheated on somebody that you ain't want to be with anyway, and it was definitely worth it.
Wait, have I cheated on somebody that I didn't want to be with?
I've never cheated.
No, I
and it
ain't.
was
No, I ain't
worth it.
cheated.
You ain't never cheated.
I've cheated, but I've never, I've never cheated.
She talking that shit.
I've never cheated, and it was worth it. Like, even if I wasn't in a relationship, say if I'm just like having sex with one person, and I go out and like venture off, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? This shit was whack.
You said it was whack. This nigga don't even know how to touch
Me.
me.
But you know
This
what it
nigga
be?
don't know how to
that shit be
kiss
whack?
me.
Cause it's a more of a
motherfucker don't know
we
you.
got an emotional connection, me and the person that I'm having sex with, and it's like I love this person. When you just having sex with a random, it be like, unless it's just a bomb random. I'm lying. I had one bomb random.
She had one bomb random. You dropped a bomb on me.
Oh yeah, she said one bomb random.
Like he wasn't my nigga. None of that like, and that was like some real crazy spontaneous stuff. But usually when I go outside of who I'm dealing with, it don't be worth it. Especially my age, you gotta think like I'm young. These younger dudes, I can't even say younger dudes because I done messed with some older dudes that was just selfish sexually. I don't know what it be with men and sex.
What you mean?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, break that down. What you mean they was selfish sexual?
Men to like the men I've dealt with are selfish.
So Buddy ain't pleasuring you on both ends.
No, like they be you. Okay, you talk about eating ass. I'm not eating no ass, but why not?
Yeah, if he ain't ready, he ain't ready.
You got to be ready. You gotta if you want to be on the winning team, you gotta be ready.
Hey man.
So he gotta eat ass.
Yes, that's like
it's
an
a-
indefinite.
It's a
You
prerequisite.
Any
Yes.
guy that dates you, he gotta eat ass.
Yes, you gotta eat ass. You gotta suck toes. You gotta do You gotta be willing to do anything I tell you to do, except for no
Bring
gay.
the gloves out, nigga.
I ain't without like. I'm not gonna tell you to do no gay shit.
She bring the gloves out, nigga. All 5, nigga.
I'm not like niggas be selfish.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
I feel like, man, ain't
You tell a girl like get down and
eat this motherfucker.
suck my dick,
Me.
eat my
Eat
balls,
this motherfucker.
and they're gonna do it. They gonna do it till they snot running down their
Oh,
nose,
God, throwing
tears
up.
running
Oh,
down
me,
their
the dedication is crazy.
niggas. Like they give you hair for 5 seconds.
Hey, for the ones that do that, like, damn, shorty, your nose running, your eyes watery, you can't breathe. Like, damn.
You gonna be going, you gonna go and go. Your jaws be hurting. They gonna keep
Your
going.
jaws dying, you're dying down, but you're standing strong. Gotta give it to 'em.
Niggas, they gonna eat your pussy in, like for 2 seconds. Like,
Motherfucker said, you said eat.
Nah.
Shit, he didn't say how to
what's
eat.
a good?
Till my tongue start hurting. Till that bitch finna fall.
How
out.
long do it
Nah,
take
hold
for your
on,
tongue to
hold on
start
now.
hurting?
Cause you know when you wake up after doing that shit, nigga, you really do be
That's
hurting, like-
dedication right there to
like,
your
God
tongue
damn,
start
nigga,
hurting.
like,
I mean, look, it's like
shit.
this. It's like this. Cause this the argument that I be seeing on Facebook. Motherfuckers be like, oh, I sucked that dick for 20 minutes straight. And then somebody will come in and be like, if it take that long, you ain't doing
Nah,
your job.
nah.
What?
Hold on. Let me get into it. Same thing for giving head to a woman. Oh, I can eat pussy for hours. Why is taking hours? Listen, you got some
It
people that do
depends.
shit for pleasure. You got some people that do shit for pleasure, pleasure. Some niggas like eating pussy.
Yeah, you
I'm not.
you get a kick out of that shit.
He ain't
you know
just
what I'm
eating. He
saying?
ain't
The
eating
right
pussy because you want to. He eating the pussy because he want to.
Facts.
Same thing. You got some women that just love to suck dick.
Wait, hold on.
So what's good?
You-
Like
hold on, wait, hold on. Bro, you just said you ate pussy for hours?
I've sucked dick for
No,
hours.
I
You
said.
done been in there like 3 hours eating pussy?
Nah, not no 3 hours eating cool. What I'm saying is like
Like,
sometimes,
damn, nigga, you deserve a
sometimes
contract.
you just when you with your woman, when you with that one, like sometimes you just wanna, you know what I'm saying?
That puss.
And
Straight up.
and it's not about do it take that long. She probably done
I
came
ain't
5,
gonna
6,
lie.
7, 8
If
times.
Shorty ain't
You
coming,
know what I'm saying?
If she ain't coming like
she ain't coming, what
yeah,
you
if
doing
ain't
it
come
for?
like good 2 times before I even get in, it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I need a motherfucker ready. Like, that motherfucker gotta be hot, ready. You know what I'm saying? Short, ready. You feel me? Like,
Hey, look, what about the women that
ready?
they suck dick just to get their pussy wet? I know females
I do
love
that.
suck
I
dick
love
and
like
get the leaking.
I love
God,
giving
shout out to
head. I be like sometimes like I'm cool. I just want to give head.
It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta really get into it. But look, we didn't got veered off. We didn't got into adult time. The kids still walk. Look, hold on.
Put them babies
into
to
this.
sleep.
Let's get back into this relationship goals in the internet. So with that being said, right, like we were talking about how comparing yourself to other people and shit. A lot of people, when certain celebrities do something and they'll get certain, like they birthday come up and they'll get they boyfriend or their girlfriend a gift. Everybody get to talking like, that's what y'all should, goals. I don't see y'all hollering this and this, that, and the third. Y'all don't even got that type of money. But we live in a society where everybody want to be like somebody else. So let's talk about some of these couples and what makes these couples like the couples that everybody want to be like.
But you know what, bro? Before we jump into that, I want motherfuckers to really understand, like, when we say levels, there's levels.
True.
My nigga, if you only getting a couple dollars,
You gotta do what you can do.
you know, do what you can do. You 100 there. You 100 there.
You gotta do it within your means for sure.
Check it out though. You 100 there. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds. You get your thousandaires. You know what I'm saying? You get your 100,000s. Then you get your millions. You know what I'm saying? 10 million, whatever. That's when you're in a multi. You know what I'm saying? Then you go up 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, everybody can't really play the same game. Like, Shorty bought her nigga a Lambo. Nigga, you can barely
Get a
afford
Kia.
a Pinto.
You
So
feel me?
They can barely get a key and they giving those out for free.
come on now. With that being said, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you go do it right.
But that be
That's what I'm
people
saying.
think they try to go outside they means. Like, okay, you see, take it down a notch from the car. Okay, we see Valentine's Day. They got the 1,000 roses. Do you know how much 100 roses cost? 100 real roses?
Oh yeah, that's
Hell
gonna run.
yeah.
You.
Like, and you want me to have this whole hotel laid out with real roses? And then you want me to take you to the best hotel, the Embassy, the Trump? Like, that's already $500 a night.
Best restaurant.
Then you want to go to
you know what
Steak
I'm
48
saying?
where we finna spend. So I done spent $500 on a room, $500 on the
The
$400, $500 on the roses,
Yep.
$400, $500 on the
Then
meal.
you gotta put $400-$500.
Then I gotta buy you some gifts.
and give you some cash.
We already at 2 G's. Like,
Oh no, you passed me.
like, what about the?
at 34 shit?
Where
You
the
feel me? Shit.
Where the feeling at?
'Cause
But
you know
I'm
you
not
gotta fill the
telling you.
roses in, know?
I'm not telling nobody to like downplay themselves. Cause I was my boy Maceo. Hey Maceo, if you watching, he made a stat or shared a post like, if a dude say this all I got, it was like he don't have no money to take you out. He just moved into his place.
He gonna cook for you.
He gonna cook for you.
Yeah.
Me, just at the level I'm at. First of all, if you just moved into your place, focus on yourself. Like, I'm not coming.
Oh,
I'm not coming.
what?
If you don't have no furniture,
She said focus on
She keeping it 100. She said.
I ain't heard them words.
She said,
before.
"I'm not coming."
I'm
Get back
not.
into it, on God. Keep it
because it's just like, no, like, and it's not about the money. People, oh, well, it's not that I'm not gonna fuck with you while you down, because I'm not down. And it don't mean like when we get in a relationship, that down is different. But while we just starting off, like, you already broke while we just starting off.
Nah,
I don't
I
want
feel
to
that.
date while you
feel
broke,
that.
just starting off. I'm just not getting to know you.
That's man.
And then it take a lot. Like, what people don't realize, and like I told him, I said, if you're a man and you're trying to pursue a woman, you know how broke you gotta be to tell somebody that you're pursuing that you're broke?
Look at that. She said,
Like,
"You
ain't
know
no
how
nigga
broke
coming
Ain't
to
standards though. That's
Hey, like, are you really, when you trying to talk to a girl, you really finna walk up to her and be like, I'm broke, but
I'm
no,
broke, but I'm finna scam my way to your heart.
no. You know how, you gotta put a lot of pride to the side to be able to,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I was young, right? When I was young, I was taught, right? Like, motherfuckers used to spend their last just to impress the shorty. You feel me? That was a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was going out there getting to the bag, doing what they was doing. But niggas used to spend their last just to make that impression. You feel me? Because we was taught, like, back then, shit, motherfuckers think it's pressure now. Shit, back then, like, if you wasn't on nothing, motherfuckers wasn't gonna acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, on me, like, I remember we used to, like, man, be trapping like a motherfucker. Then next thing you know, shit, we gone. Days on, we out, living it up, doing the damn thing. And then motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We didn't bought rentals. We didn't spend our lives on clothes. We didn't went to certain restaurants.
and I'ma look at you like you stupid.
No, you gotta understand, cause you gonna always get it back then. You young, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
you
it's
live a
not
certain
the
lifestyle.
same times today as what, like, you
No,
go
it ain't.
spend people, I know dudes who would sit up, like you said, on a rental. Okay, you finna spend $300 a week on a rental
Nah, hell no.
when
No,
you could
no.
go take that money and buy you a regular car.
Nah, a rental for a week is motherfucking $600.
Times that by 4.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, but see, you
that's
gotta
a down
understand,
payment on a car.
But some guys' credit is not in order, or some guys' finances is not in
Focus on you, boo.
Facts, though. I
Get
feel
your
what
shit together
feel where she
before
coming
you
from, though.
at least get your feet wet. I'm not saying you have to have everything together. Like, I'm not finna be like, oh, you gotta have a 700 credit score, this, that, your own place, this and that. Like, but at least have yourself to where, okay, I'm here, and in a year or so, I'll be there.
Right. No, what you saying is so key. But what I'm like, these times that I'm speaking on, I was like 16
I get it.
to 21. You feel me? Like, this was what it was. I don't give a fuck if I had 10,000, 15,000, 20.
And the
1,000,
drug dealing
whatever.
game back then was way different than what it is now.
Fact.
Like, it's not the same no more as what it used to be.
Fact.
So
now, if I would have known what I know now, that money I was, man, listen, we used to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we felt like rock stars, you know? Like, we used to be like fucking like outside of a sunroof, just throwing money. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a fun time. We was living in them times and shit. Like
Young and dumb.
Young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers throwing money out the sunroof. You know, just the flex was just that real. But it was so fucking fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just to like have lived that life.
Yo goofy ass.
I know, nigga. Damn, I ain't want to say it like that, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit out the window.
Like, nigga, I ain't give a fuck. Like, I look.
You
man,
always got that one in the group that just.
Listen, look, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I always knew how to get money, and to this day, like, I got like motherfucking 5 different ways that I got money.
If
coming
this
in.
don't work out,
Like,
that's gonna come through. If this don't
Yeah.
work out, that's gonna come through.
Yeah. But you right though. Like, if I was thinking back then, I was so into like just saying fuck the money and just live it up and just that money go come. Motherfucker gonna have it their way. Now.
You be like,
hell
You just
no.
told me
What?
Simply's cost $6.
Oh man, shit, 609. Straight up. Fuck you mean Simplies, man. That shit fire.
Now
too.
you finance privy.
Man, what?
You got the green
Motherfucking
card.
credit score, man, at a 7.6. Straight up. What's up, man?
Hey, look, man, y'all niggas. Hey, look. So let's get into it, man. Y'all was talking about the.
Oh, we was talking about the
talking
gifts.
about the gifts and shit. Let's get into Herbert and Ari.
Oh man.
They're not together no more.
I know, but that's the point.
But
though.
the situation is so.
Let's get into Herbert and Ari. You feel me? Now, they whole situation seemed toxic from beginning to end.
Actually, where the fuck is Shorty from?
Who?
Ari,
Ari.
She from Chicago.
too.
Oh no, they relationship wasn't toxic. It was a Chi-Town. It was a Chi-Town
Chi-Town
motherfucking
love
man,
story. He
man.
said it was a Chi-Town
Me,
love
nigga, it was
story.
incredible. It was great at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like it was necessarily toxic from start to end. That's that baby
Nah, it
daddy,
wasn't toxic.
baby mama.
Yeah, that shit wasn't toxic. I wouldn't say. I mean,
I do feel like they-
toxic. Yeah.
He just did the interview, right, with
I didn't watch
Young
it.
Miami. I ain't watched the whole interview, but I seen the recap of the part where she asked him about being a cheater. And he said he did cheat on Ari with Tiana. Now everybody
Whoa.
all the females
that.
got on this run of talking about we owe Ari an apology because everything we said she was he gaslit her, blah blah. Listen, they was fighting and arguing and going through what they was going through long before Tiana came into the picture. You can't take away the fact that she was still toxic. You can't take away the fact that she still was a violent, aggressive ass female.
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, Shorty wasn't no like she came back blows. Like she got the fucking with the young boy, the boxing nigga, right?
Oh, Javante.
Javante.
Then
He
she
over
got-
there, he back in the tabloids again, man. Javante, stop putting your hands on these ladies, man. Just
You know
leave,
what
bro.
I'm saying?
Just leave the crib.
Yeah,
my
he
nigga.
in there. He locked up again.
He stay whooping them.
Domestic.
And then she's got the fucking with what money bags, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then she jumped over the
Like,
money bag.
I ain't saying like Shorty ain't did shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? She moving how she moving. The only thing I feel like some type of way about the situation is this, like, yeah, Herbo was wrong, bro. He was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, people they grow in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like
He said he
wasn't that
was
same
young.
nigga.
He said he was young and just doing shit. He ain't really, you know what I'm saying, he didn't understand how to express himself the
And
way
that's
he
Fab
needed
daughter,
to.
right?
Yeah, that's Fab daughter he with right now. Yeah, that's the one he
A lot
said
of
he
motherfuckers
cheated
don't know
with.
that, man.
And I feel like with women, I just had this conversation with someone. When you don't have, it doesn't necessarily have to be a dad, like your dad. But like I come from men. I pride myself on that. I got my dad, my uncles, I got 6 brothers. And I'm very respectful. Like I still make my brother's plates.
Man, make them niggas get up, man.
No, because it's just
That's
like
respect. No, that's respect. That's a real sister.
I don't like me and we don't argue. I listen to them. When you're not, a lot of girls that I know personally who don't have men in their lives, they are very, aggressive. They don't know how to deal with, they feel like a man telling them something is, you not finna tell me what to do. I don't look at it like that. Like if one of my older brothers told me like, sit your dumb ass down, I'm not gonna argue.
She said, I'm not gonna argue.
I'm not like I don't.
You know a motherfucker watching what you doing.
I'm
and what
not.
you
I'm
doing,
really
yeah.
not. And my brother, he'll tell you like, cause I was taught to respect men, and it's not like I don't look at it as they're, belittling me. Because I know every man around me loves me and means me well. But that's just something I was taught to do. And it's something that I teach my daughter. Like, when you in the presence of a man, this is how you conduct yourself. A real man. We not talking about no peon. We talking about real niggas and real niggas
right.
only.
Let's get that shit right.
Facts though.
I'm very respectful. So, like, I never, I ain't finna fight. I'm not finna put my hands on you. I'm not an argumentative person, period. So it's like,
Let them know who told you to sit your ass down. It was your brother. Let them know. Clear that shit up, because motherfuckers get the, looking at shit.
we just got, like, I told my brother, I'm like, take the garbage out. He like, it's out the 1950s. I'm like, I make your plate. Take that motherfucking garbage out.
On me.
But
Shit. Facts though.
Straight up though, motherfucker making that play, shit. You feel me? Like they deserve some respect.
when you're not raised around
Shout out
men,
my sister too, man.
it is very difficult for you to be able to conduct yourself. Same with men. Like, men who don't have a woman that, it doesn't necessarily have to be their mom. You don't have your aunties, your grandmas, your sisters. It's very difficult for them to respect women on a whole nother level. I'm not talking about, like, don't call me out my name, but just really, really value a woman.
Talk about that shit. Talk about that.
And I think Ari, like, her mom raised them all. It was like 5 of them.
Type shit. Okay. I feel that.
Hey, that's real shit. I never really thought about that, like that, her situation and like how she had it, you know what I'm saying, versus, whatever the case may be. But damn, like what you said, is so valid. Now, let's jump into another situation, another relationship that was
Another
real big.
shot town. Well, she ain't from the shot.
But another shot town nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump into another relationship that a lot of people looked at as,
Goals. Major goals.
Let's get into it. Now, right now,
Dirk and Indy.
in India. Man, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I love India, man. Like,
I love them both.
Man, like, I used to listen to the songs, I be like, man, my nigga Dirk, like,
He really getting himself together.
He getting this shit together. He in
You know what
love.
I'm saying? He on stage,
They
he
moving
singing, he
right.
answering the phone and shit.
Damn.
How y'all say y'all ain't got time? He in the middle of a concert, he answered the phone for his girl.
No, that's true though.
Come on, man.
Shorty, but damn, you
them
not
niggas-
much money really.
That was an act.
Yeah,
that was a part of.
act.
That
I
was
don't give
part
a
of-
damn.
You on that stage.
When I
what
call
the
that
hell?
phone, niggas be literally acting like they. My thing be, how are you so busy and you ain't coming back home with nothing?
Hold on. We're gonna get into that part of the
Them
video.
niggas
Hold
don't
on.
become. What I tell you, they be
Them niggas don't be
pussyfooting.
coming home with nothing. Y'all niggas don't be. Hold on. Hey, look, y'all can't want a Dirk and Andy relationship when you ain't getting to the money like Dirk.
If you get to the money, I can't complain. But when you coming home worse than what you left, we got,
Worse than what
we
they
got a
left.
problem.
No. Hey, you know what? Look.
Them niggas be at the dice game all them hours. Come home, popped.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? I used to gamble crazy, right? I used to gamble so fucking crazy, right? And on some real shit, I went to Pato one day, by myself and shit, cause I got tired of fucking with niggas. Niggas just was blowing me, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know how to get money and leave, or it be situations where I lose and I be ready to get the fuck out of there. I just stopped going with people, so I started going solo. Like, I was really like deep in this shit. Man, I lost like motherfucking like 4,200, right?
Sheesh.
And bro, I was so sick because at first I lost like motherfucking like, it was like 26, 28, right? And I put my card in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like on the movie shit. I'm thinking like this movie shit, like it gotta be real. Man, I went to the crib, put that motherfucker on the heater on the car, and drove back to Pato. Man, them motherfuckers.
He said drove back to
Man,
Pato.
strike the fuck out of me. Like, I'm talking about, man, I went to the crib. I ain't gonna lie, I was so sick. I ain't never tell nobody this shit, right? I kept this shit to myself.
You
feel
was
me?
so ashamed.
I was ashamed. I was deeply ashamed. I ain't gonna lie, right?
You should have
after
been.
that, look, I went back to the crib. Like, I have, both of my sons and shit. And man, like, on some real ass shit, like, man, everybody got what they wanted. I swear to God, I felt like I owed everybody in the room. Like, look, nigga, you just almost lost 5 G's. on some gambling shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in this motherfucking room deserves a gift.
He said, a gift.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Like just, I mean, like she was just saying, like, niggas will lose their ass in them dice games. I swear.
Not even just that. Like, even if you out here, you know, hustling, and you come back, you ain't got no work, you ain't got no money, your Cardi's gone.
Damn! What's she on? I don't even know.
Brand, the Cherry 11's gone.
Man, listen,
The Cherry 11s be gone. Montclair Coke gone.
What happened?
hey, so look on the Dirk situation, man.
Yeah, let's get into Dirk. So
Let's get into
Let's
Dirk,
get
man.
into it, man. Look, Dirk had everybody out here thinking he was lover boy number one. Had everybody thinking he was the perfect boyfriend. And then it all turned out to be cap. You feel me? Like, it all turned out to be pure cap. Like, what was it? What was it about their relationship, from your point of view as a woman, that you feel like made everybody look at it like that's what they wanted to their boyfriend to be like?
I feel like because Dirk was a street dude, I feel like, and I do have to give it to him, even though the relationship aspect was, you know, rocky. If you somebody who listened to Dirk and listen to his interviews, even with Herb, if you somebody who knew them back day one and you see how they've changed and grown, the evolution and the men that they've become.
How they carry themselves.
Yeah, a lot of girls want that. Like, they have that hope when they're dating somebody who is in the streets, who is a hood nigga. Like, they have that hope in their relationship that, you know, especially when he coming back home one day, I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna buy you that big house, and we gonna do this and we gonna do that. You got that hope and that faith, and I don't knock nobody, because you do have people regular every day who we used to know back in the day hustled, now they married, doing their thing, loving their kids. But I feel like for the women, it was that hope. Like, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can hold their nigga down, I can hold my nigga down. It's no different than being with somebody who in jail. You in jail, he promising you done been with this nigga, did a whole 5-10-year bid with him. Y'all was together 5 years before he got locked up, and he, babe, when I come home, we gonna do this. It's that hope. It's that faith. And when you put that time in, nobody want to waste time.
Facts.
Nobody want to put in no time with a person and not get nothing out of it. When you put in years, you be like, damn, something got to kick in one day. Like, this nigga got to get his mind together one day. But I think the harsh reality of it be some men never change.
I feel like, you know what? Now, like, getting on that whole, like, the thing about changing. She's right. Men don't change, right?
Some don't change.
No. Men really don't change. A real man really not gonna change, right? But he will evolve.
True. Okay, I can agree.
He will definitely evolve. Now, the thing about it is this. Like, they situation, it was like, like the situation, because like she stated, like, a woman look at a situation like, man, like, I know he in these streets, I know he thugging, I know he doing it, like, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, she like, he say he go do it, so, she got that faith in him. And then when he make it happen, and then when he make her, put her on that level, man, like, it is beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, out of a lot of couples out there, that couple is one couple I fucked with.
Me too. Then
like,
to really add in, you listen to the interviews, and Dirk, like before he started being with India, he was, on drugs, bad, the perks, the syrup, partying, and she changed him into be like a family man. Cause she was like that real low key girl. She still is a pretty low key girl. And then you got to think about, she was a single mom, and he came in and swept her off her feet. She's so used to dealing with bum ass niggas. And you got a lot of girls on planet Earth who are really like that. Like, they been dealing with a nigga, and then boom, they want that Prince Charming to come in and sweep them off their feet. But a lot of people just don't be realistic. Like, we talking about rich and famous people versus, you know, your regular everyday hood nigga. It's like Dirk, he really was gonna be okay either way.
Facts.
Like, when we talking about our regular nigga, that shit get rough. Like, India gonna be okay, regardless whether she with Dirk or not, because she got a baby by him.
Right.
And he's a good father from what we can see. He never, from the looks of things, he's not gonna just leave her high and dry. So she gonna be all right. Versus we got the regular women who hold on to these niggas who leave them with absolutely nothing. Like, but that hope that you holding on to, that faith that you holding on to.
But like that's what I'm saying though. Like when it come down to it, when you modeling yourself after images of people that you see online, or you know what I'm saying, other couples, things that you feel like is gonna make you happy because you seen it make somebody else happy, or just whatever superficial mindset that it is that has, you know, leads a person to that thought process. It's like, what do you expect to happen when it all falls down?
Damn, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think
they prepare themselves for that. They be thinking like, oh, you know, a lot of people still, when it come to the hood niggas, oh, I'ma put a business in my name. He gonna give me 20 G's. I'ma put a business in my name. But they don't realize it's not like back in the day no more. This shit is work. You can't just hand somebody that amount of money and it just,
Right.
even when you started, like, even if, because we do have people who have done that, but a lot of people don't realize that work you gotta put in to actually get out the game. And like,
Man, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real, right? I'm gonna keep this shit real. When you really locked in this game, whatever, you know what I'm saying, the case may be, because it's all different type of games and shit. But when you really locked in and shit, it ain't no getting out, right? You can like prepare yourself, you know what I'm saying?
right.
For, you know what I'm saying, for an escape. But ain't no getting out. And
Definitely, because it could be
play
20 years down the line and some shit that you did 20 years ago can slap you in the face.
Facts, hell yeah. No, like, look, I mean, not to jump off subject, but like, look at the Bill Cosby situation. Like that shit happened 40 years, and then like I thought, what was it? The if you did something,
the Me Too.
The limitations,
Yeah, the
statute of
limitation.
limitation. I thought it was 7 years too.
right? They pulled up motherfucking 40, but you know, whatever. I mean, it ain't funny, you know. But what I'm saying is this, like when you really think about that shit, like, no, it doesn't matter what the situation is, right? When you with somebody that's like they really fuck with you, right? And yeah, they tell you like, look, I'm gonna get it together, right? And then when they really do it, and they stick to their word, you know, that weight right there. And then when you see it, it's beautiful, right? But what about when a motherfucker don't do it? You know what I'm saying? Because that happened more times than, you know.
Then not.
Right. So the thing about it is, like I said, guys evolve. Certain guys, like if the man is just sitting in the crib, you know what I'm saying? He ain't out there. He just sitting in the crib. Like, he ain't trying to, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if you just sitting in the crib, you might as well be fucking scamming or some shit. Cause niggas that sit in the crib all day, they be scamming. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nigga be, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of these females like scammers.
Yeah, a
shit,
lot of
you know?
females like scammers. They just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas really be scammers out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to the scammers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be coming through, man. Shit, you know.
They got people together this Christmas.
Nigga, hey, bro, when you get that next lick, my nigga, I'll let me. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, man. Don't
All
fuck
right,
with
so
the
look,
scammers, man.
moral of the story is just because you see somebody on the outside looking in, just because you see somebody relationship and it looks like it might be a good thing for them, don't mean that that's actually what it is. Like with window shopping, basically.
You're perfect isn't the same as theirs.
But
Everybody
make
perfect
your
isn't the
perfect,
same.
make your perfect. And don't get me wrong, because I feel like looking at other people's relationship, if having like a being in a relationship, being married, having a family, like all that stuff, if that's something you've always aspired to have, it goes before social media. I remember being a kid, like looking at movies, and you be like, oh, I want that love. Like, I want that sweep me off my feet. I want
They
my
don't make
Prince
them movies
Charming.
no more.
I want the kids in the house. Like, it's not just about social media. It's just about what you see that is presented to be love. So I think everybody wants that, and it's perfectly normal to want that. It's just you have to be realistic. Like, just because Dirk and India not posting that they ain't arguing, don't mean that they not arguing. Just because Ari and Herb not posting that they ain't whooping each other ass, don't mean that they ain't whooping each other. And I don't support domestic violence, but
She said,
but just being realistic, and it's okay. Like, I look at famous people and be like, dang, I want to touch 1 million, 2 million. Like, I want to be able to live life, go on vacations, and post pictures with my kids and I want my kids to be able to live a good life. But that don't mean me and my husband not gonna argue, or that don't mean me and my dude not gonna argue. It's just about how you bounce back from that. But it's being realistic, relationship real.
Man.
Facts though.
Hey, look, hey,
man,
to
look.
the, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck we sipping on, my
Hey
boy?
man, we sipping on that Terramana. Y'all already know how we get down.
I need
with
me
the
another
tequila.
shot. Y'all on like
pour
shot
up.
number 4.
I'm on like 6.
Yeah,
I'm in
we
it.
stopped
I'm still
counting.
on number
I'm
1.
in it.
Fuck you mean? I'm a
Counting, you feel
tequila
me?
connoisseur. I do that. Tequila boy.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. We got something crazy coming for y'all. Y'all don't even know it yet.
Hey,
We
2023?
Man, we finna really put
New year, new me.
foot on the net. You
It's
know
definitely
what I'm
finna be an all new Cold Field show in 2023, man. We can't wait to
Man.
bring it to you.
Look. Hey, please, listen. Everybody out there, right?
Drink responsibly.
Man,
But-
please.
But drink
please.
tequila.
So you asked me, or you didn't ask me. It was like a topic in there. What are you guys' relationship goals?
You said what are we?
Oh, shit.
You said what is
What are
relationship-
you guys' relationship goals? Like,
Okay.
when you look at this is what I want in a woman or a wife, do you guys aspire to be married?
Ooh, okay. I talked about that before personally. I want to eventually end up with a woman that I could share my life with. Do I want to be legally married in the eyes of the United States government? Not so much.
Why not?
Because all that paperwork and all that extra
It's really
goofy
not that
shit
bad.
And putting people in my business.
I was married before.
I can't do it. And I ain't gonna say I can't do it. I just don't know right now how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like a piece of paper, and I really feel like it's a piece of paper. My grandparents were together to the day they both died, type shit. They died separately, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They never got married. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. I don't think marriage is necessarily the answer to nothing.
See, and I'm somebody, everybody, especially on my mom's side, everybody married because it's more faith-based over there.
Okay.
But
okay.
both my parents were married. My dad and my stepmom, they've been married for, I don't know, like 13 years. My mom and my stepdad, God bless their soul, they both passed away. They were married. One of my older brothers, he's been married 13 years. My great-grandparents were married. Like, I come from marriage. So it's like, I never looked at it as just a piece of paper, especially if you're someone who is more faith-based, because that's really what it's more about. But to each his own.
I feel you.
I don't feel like I don't look at people. I know people who've been together 20 years and they just, together, old people. That's y'all. Whatever works for y'all. If it works, y'all happy, y'all loving each other, do y'all thing.
Speaking of what works, though.
Speaking right.
Speaking of what works, look, we already in it. Hold on, we already
in it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now listen. Now look.
What's wrong with your man?
I'm gonna say this, man. Like, yeah, I believe, in love and happiness, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Live that life. Yeah, but we jumping into D Wade and Gabrielle. That relationship right there is something super spicy.
Something out of the comic book.
Like that shit right there is like, I don't know what to say. Like the relationship itself, man, it makes me like, man, really like just look at life so fucking different. Like honestly, you know, me and bro both, you know what I'm saying, born and raised in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You know, we both came to the W, you know what I'm saying, to live life, you know, with the winners. Literally. You know, it's winter. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But on some real shit, like that relationship is something different. Like I watched D Wade growing up and he wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, as flamboyant as you know, as
Took
he
the
is
word
now.
right out of
You know
my
what I'm saying?
head. That's
Like-
the word I was using.
Like
Flamboyant.
very, very flamboyant. Like so I'll say this, like it seems like he's happy. It seems like she's happy. So, with that being said, I want to just, you know, respect their happiness and, you know, break the glass for that shit. Because
I respect their happiness.
I'm going to respect their happiness. That's all I'm respecting.
What make him flamboyant?
Look
What?
at this. As you watch
Man,
it,
do you
see,
know what D Wade from?
Yeah.
You know who D Wade was?
Yeah.
That man came out the mud. When you come out the mud,
So like, what makes him flamboyant though? Like,
he
Man,
D Wade ain't his. Ain't
I'm not saying
He's not his masculinity for me. It has decreased over time, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if it works for their relationship. But me, you know what I'm saying, as a black male, I feel like my masculinity is like, man, it's so like it's like, man.
So you don't feel like when you
It's
get
scary,
with a
bro.
you
Like,
don't
we
feel like
in
when you
like,
get
man,
with a woman,
real.
like a real woman,
Okay.
you start doing things you never done before. Like, man, she got me going to get pedicures. For some people, for some men,
Wait.
that's more of a
Wait. There's nothing wrong with getting a pedicure.
yeah, but for some men, it's more feminine. Like, I ain't gonna go get no pedicure.
No.
For some,
I got it. Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm telling you from my own personal experiences, some men like going to get their nails and toes done. That's like, I ain't gonna go do that.
I've done it. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Like I was taught, like I've done it in the past because you know what I'm saying. Like
I feel like as a man, you should always
I'm gonna keep it real.
you should always keep your nails and toes up apart. First of all, you're not gonna be sticking them nasty fingers up me.
But
Facts, though.
no, that's real shit. Not just that. Because,
But some men aren't taught that. Like some men, when you got them men who from the mud,
but
they're
from the
not
mud,
taught.
You should know, right?
No.
Let me tell you why you should know. Hold on. Let me tell you why you should know, right? Because
That's just
listen, young. Hold on. Check it out. Listen, young bull. If you out there, if you from the mud, if you from like that time where motherfuckers was in tune with the word C, you know what I'm saying, moving C, you know what I'm saying, that's all I say. You should know, you know, the residue is under your nails. So you know what I'm saying, you want to get your nails, you know what I'm saying, cleaned up.
some of them just take some pick up under them bad
No, I
boys.
was trained by the
Paper
best.
clip.
Yeah, like
fuck
they
a
not
paper clip,
actually
nigga.
going to get their
You get hot.
cuticles. They not going to get their cuticles clipped. They not going to go get the callus from up under their feet.
They
But
ain't groomed. They
I'm
just
telling
ain't been
you,
taught right.
some men like
They
I
ain't been
remember when like my last long term relationship.
I want a chick to do it.
I had been stopped doing the dairy milk. I've been stopped doing all that. So I put him up on like more of a high class lifestyle. And I never looked at him because he didn't come from that. So I didn't look at him like, you should know this. Because you never know.
Was he thugging though? He was in the streets?
More like
Or he was just
poor.
clubbing?
More poor.
He was
He
clubbing.
was just downtrodden.
No.
Let's just say he was poor. He was
Oh, he was poor.
Poor. Yeah, like
Damn, what? Wait, so you
growing up poor.
I'm like,
Not
damn, he
at
just
the
like,
time. No, he
I'm like,
no.
you just like grab the poor motherfucker.
No.
and, like, secure him?
No.
Okay.
Nah, Now I understand what she's saying. She's saying he didn't have.
So when you don't come from
he
that,
didn't come from that. Yeah, I get what you saying.
you don't be knowing. Like I don't come from this.
He didn't come from he didn't come from a life where, you know what I'm saying, like your presence and how you present yourself.
Like his mom didn't. She was more focused on. I gotta keep a roof over y'all head. I gotta make sure y'all eat. I can't sit up here and sit down and teach you.
Hey, man,
make
shout
sure you
out-
keep your hair cut. Make sure you.
Not to cut you off, but man, shout out to the beautiful women out there that do step up, man.
The single
And hold it
moms that's
down,
out
man.
here
Shout out
holding
to
it
the
down.
fucking single moms
Single
that really
moms
do put in
holding
their
it down
work.
for sure. That.
Man.
So a lot of things. Even when you with a woman, you can have a woman who, you go to a nice restaurant. She order a burger.
No, you got me fucked up.
But if I never
You
been
could have
here,
went to McDonald's.
Oh, me.
but if I
So
never
they didn't have
been,
the
if
burger
I never
gourmet?
been
Okay,
here,
but Wendy's.
if I never been here, can you fault me for that? If I never
can't
set up,
fault you,
or
but
if I
open
don't
your
I'll
know,
order for you.
okay, then do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Show
order for
me.
you.
Are you
I
with
can't-
that?
Yeah.
You with that? You with a nigga
Oh, I
ordering
thought
for
you
you?
said-
But I know I go to the restaurant and I'm gonna be like, oh no, you gotta try this. This is I done been to a million different spots. Like I'm like, yo, you gotta try this. But I will let you order for me.
I feel that. So check it out. So let's get back into it though. With D-Wade, the D-Wade and Gabby situation. Being who you is and living how you live. Like, they whole situation. We all, we all know their situation. We ain't gonna get into nothing with their kids. We just gonna speak it strictly on them, right? It seemed like she wear the pants in the family.
Whoa. Bro,
Watch your
what the
mouth.
fuck you mean?
On
It
what?
seems like.
He said it.
He literally said she wears the pants.
I mean, okay, so how do you feel about
Bro,
that?
this nigga had like motherfucking 3 multi-million-dollar contracts. He lives in Miami. What's the taxes in Miami? I don't think it's very much. I don't think it's very high. Like Florida taxes is not high. It's definitely low.
So you gonna let you
Definitely, low.
Yeah. So I'm not. Listen, I don't listen. Look, some guys, it does work better for them when the female leaves the situation.
We was talking about that with, when
been-
TK was up
yeah,
here.
Yeah, we was talking. Yeah, exactly. Now I had to do a little research on it, and I ain't gonna lie, TK was right. He was right. Like a lot of dudes do move a certain way when a woman is controlling the situation. But see, myself, like I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I can't do that, bro.
I can't either.
I'm a
I
real
can't.
leader, my
I
nigga.
can't
Like,
be in a situation where a man is not being a leader. That like, I'm a lead in what I like. I feel like I'm more of a. I hate to use the word traditional, but I feel like I'm more traditional.
No. Okay.
So okay, now you know what? Now you know what? As a woman, I want you to explain what you feel like a traditional woman is.
I feel like when it comes to finances, cause I don't want to say I'm financially irresponsible, but I'll blow this shit. Like I'll go to the mall. I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm not gonna think about a bill. Well, now I am, like as a single woman, and I'm a single mother, of course. But when I'm with a man, oh, he'll figure it out. He'll take care of it. Like when you put some money in my hand, I'm not gonna think about shit. I'm gonna go. Like I like for a man to be more ahead of the finances. I like to do the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of the kids. Like I don't like that financial stress. Be a whole nother
But
different
do
stress.
you still work though?
Oh yeah,
What you do with your money?
it depends. Like what our understanding is. In my last relationship, it was we put it all in one big pot. But if I needed money, like take what you need. But he paid them bills. He knew when the bills was due, and I was okay with that. Like. Have your way.
But y'all, you like you said, y'all added y'all checks to the pot though.
Yeah, like it was when we first got together, I made more money. But it was still the same, like one big pot. Then it transitioned to where, okay, now I don't have to work as much because I'm with somebody. So I went to a different job that required less. He went to a job that required more. He made more than me. And it's still the same, like one big pot. But like I said, he worried about the financial aspect of that relationship because I don't deal well with financial stress.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel like a lot of women, and that's why a lot of women ain't able to submit the way men want them to because they dealing with that financial responsibility on a certain level. Now,
But we only talk about the real men. Don't give your money to no
only
nigga.
No, it ain't
Don't
even
let
about,
no nigga flip your taxes.
It ain't even about money. Listen, hold on, real men though. You said no, but you said it. Now listen, I don't even like using the term real men, and I broke that down last time when his brother was here with the tax information. I mean, insurance information.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, if you're trying to get some insurance, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get a $20 policy, you know what I'm saying? $50 policy, $100 policy, $200 policy. You know, all of that.
Tap in, we can get you plugged.
Straight up.
But back to the term. Okay, you said a real man. I get what you mean though. So I ain't gonna get into all of that, but I get what you mean, right? So listen, fellas and ladies, pay attention. When you dealing with a situation where y'all both grown and y'all moving in together, y'all got kids, y'all living y'all life. If she taking care of the crib, but she still going to work, and you going to work, and y'all both putting that money in the same pot, and y'all taking care of them bills, she should definitely be able to take whatever she want out that account to go get whatever she want done for herself. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But we simple. I heard cuss $40, $50. We in there, we out there 2-3 weeks, we back.
But what do you feel about, because I had a period in my relationship where I didn't work for 2 years. But he didn't have to cook. He didn't have to clean. Like, every need was met. But, like, being I'd rather go out and work than be a stay-at-home mom.
I feel that.
Them stay-at-home moms.
It's different life.
It's different, baby.
Hold on, let me lay it on the wood once and for all. And I feel like I can speak for all men when I say this. Unless they just a different type of nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. A real man, how y'all want to call it, because I don't call it that. A real man don't give no fuck about whether you got a job or not. Real shit. If I'm fucking with you, shorty, you could be broke for 1,000 years. I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm fucking with you. Even if we struggling a little bit, I'm fucking with you.
Cause bro, you know what? Your finances, shorty, it don't do nothing for me.
That don't define who you are as a person.
Man,
that don't define your love for me. That don't define the way you
up.
take care of me. That don't define the way you care for me. You know what I'm saying? Like we want that 50-50. Certain men want that 50-50 conversation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We want that because we don't.
Bro, we gotta stop with that.
I don't do 50-50.
100.
But no. Sometimes
it's gonna be
80-20. It's gonna be 60-40. It just depends. As long as you bring in what you can bring.
Bring what you bring. That's what.
And I bring what I can bring.
And that's what I was finna say. Like, we don't. When we say the 50-50, I say it. We say whoever. When motherfuckers say the 50-50, they not meaning.
We gotta go half.
If the rent $1,200, where your $600 at? We don't mean that. Like, we ain't saying that. We just saying, shorty, ladies, women.
If you working, you should be bringing in.
You should be bringing something to this motherfucking pack. That's it.
Like just listen. If you want to look, some motherfuckers is okay with living a certain type of lifestyle. You feel me? Some people are okay with that. Like, you know, some people are okay with living a mediocre lifestyle, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But don't none of us deserve mediocre.
Is it demon?
I mean, I don't know. But I'm gonna say this, like, the show must go on. And like what I was saying, like some people like they with that mediocre. But 9 times out of 10, everybody that's tapping in and tuning in to this show, you know you want more. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, fuck with a motherfucker that fuck with you, how you fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with them.
Hey, but look,
now, but hold on, bro.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Get back to these motherfuckers right here.
Now look, like getting back to D-Wade. No, I was getting back to him. Listen. D-Wade, since he left the NBA,
hey, she can say, what's up with the hookah? What's up with the hookah?
Tell her I'm to tell her she ain't come.
That's she can't smoke it all by herself. That's what she said.
Tell her she ain't come. So you know how baby sis get out.
Motherfuckers supposed to pull up with her, but they didn't. But listen, look.
Get back into it.
Look, okay, with the D-Wade situation, I'm gonna say this, right? Gabrielle has fucking taken complete control of the situation in such a way I just didn't know it existed. You know what I'm saying? Like D-Wade, I thought was like one of the elite of the elite.
Is he a man?
But like, that was on you. That goes back to the topic.
That was on me because I used to see I used to see my man's D-Wade go in the lane,
you idolized him.
Dunk, fall on the ground, get stole on, jump back up, get back in game. You know what I'm saying?
On a nigga.
Whatever.
But you be surprised. You be surprised. Like, I be looking at a lot of, this is weird, but I be looking at a lot of them white men who in all that like what is it called? Dominatrix?
I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Dominant?
I'm into
No,
that.
like when they be
Dominatrix,
Oh,
yeah.
white man is dominatrix?
Nah, she talking about like they,
like
they the
majority
ones
of
that
people
be
who
getting-
like it are
Oh,
Caucasian.
yeah, they like that shit. Oh,
So they
to
be like
dominated.
most of them are like CEOs and
power, men of power.
yeah, they
Yeah.
like to be. They
Because
want to
they
be.
so high up, they want to be, yeah,
They
fucked up.
want to be made. They want
Man.
to be belittled.
Look, what you said is so fucking crazy, right? I seen this motherfucking, this one dude, he from the sea. He from across seas, far east coast, from the sea. You know what I'm saying? From the sea, big sea. Far east coast. Yeah.
Nah.
So that nigga,
Fuck on with him.
for that nigga to get off, right? He was worth money.
He
I'm
wanted
talking
you to
about
punch him in the balls.
punch him in the fucking
That's a
balls.
lot of men. That's even
The
like
man- I
niggas.
said, what the fuck?
The men that let you like take. They want you to
Yeah.
fuck them in their ass with dildos, all type of crazy mess that it's just too much for me. But if that's what you with,
That shit just
they
got
want you
too
to
spicy.
because they be
What
feeling
was she
like
talking about?
they be
Shit.
feeling like the power. I done studied on this. They feel like a man's power comes from his penis and his balls. So when you're punching them in the balls and like twisting they dick in a knot, that's taking away their power.
in a knot.
Yeah, I done seen
Bro,
it.
listen, what she's saying is so true.
What are we talking
in foreign
about?
countries, I'm gonna keep it real.
No,
in foreign
fuck
countries-
across seas. It's
Oh,
places
in
in
America?
Chicago, like clubs.
Chicago.
It's clubs in Chicago, like sex clubs in Chicago, in
Whoa.
Atlanta, where like you walk in, you got to take like a rapid AIDS test. Don't ask me how I know, but
Look at it.
you got to take like a rapid AIDS test, and you walk in that motherfucker, and it's crazy. Like you see all type of stuff. Got the girl, got the nigga in with like.
She got him choked up.
Choked
I like
up.
that. What I said? I need to go. I'm into
I can
that.
tell you
Whoa,
all.
my boy.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Whoa,
I'm in
my
there.
boy.
He
I gotta
like
go.
paddling.
Look,
Like all type of crazy stuff. It's crazy.
D Wade, man,
D-Wade be getting paid.
Listen, D Wade getting paid.
He
D-
paid. He getting
Oh,
paid.
he getting paid.
He getting
Okay,
paid.
okay. So look. Boosie didn't stepped on, didn't tapped into the situation a certain amount of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Fuck a certain amount. This nigga Boosie always got something to say about D Wade and his situation. Right?
Boosie is crazy.
Now I'm gonna say this, right? It seems like D Wade is living his fucking best life, which is fucking
He having fun.
Weird
It's
to me.
crazy. His life,
like it's crazy.
his best
like,
life disturbs me.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, his best life. It scares me. Fuck disturbing. It scares me, bro.
Why though? Why does
He-
another person's
his
happiness
son-
scare you?
His son,
And we ain't
It's
gonna get into
them.
all that. He said them.
his son is them.
We ain't gonna
And
get into that.
I
Leave
respect.
that
I
alone.
respect
Leave that
everyone.
alone.
You know
Leave
what I'm
that
saying?
alone.
I respect
I
his
feel like-
and his, and her, and him, and Matthew, and Stuart, Jake,
Who the fuck is these
Sheila.
people you
That's
talking
the
about?
names. You gotta say the names straight up.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
the
with all
name,
that.
The person. I'm learning every day.
I let
Me
them
too.
do
I
it.
just asked my sister because it's like LGBTQA. I asked my little sister. She's 21. I was like, what the fuck do the other two? Like, I'm just now getting comfortable
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the first. Like, then
Did
they gonna
you see the best
add.
man? It put me on game. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the best
the
man.
non-binary?
Yeah, the non-binary.
I'm
and
like,
shit.
come
I
on.
know shit now.
Yeah,
You
like
feel me?
I asked my little sister because the young ones, the 15, 16, they be with all that weird shit. So I'm like, what does this
He said that
mean?
weird
for black people, man, listen, man. Black people,
dying.
like people gotta understand, right? Black people gotta be the most fucking beautiful people on this fucking earth, right? Because we accept everybody and make everybody some fucking body. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you are. We make the unnorm norm.
True, because I be
So
like, that's
understand your power, black
normal.
people.
I'm always telling people that's normal.
Hey, look, man.
We make everything normal.
All I gotta say about D Wade and Gabby is this:
Hey man, love and happiness.
my woman can lead
Oh my god,
at times, but this shit that they got going,
this
on,
shit super
it's
spicy.
it's
Yeah, I
unbelievable.
can't. I'm gonna look at you like you a peon if you
You feel me? I can't
like.
get jiggy with
You
D
ever
Wade.
seen? You
Wait,
ever
wait.
seen them relationships where the women just be just Like, okay, I was watching what's that on YouTube? The interviews where they be black and white. Damn, it be like the drug addicts. I forgot what it's called. But the girl, the wife, was sitting up here saying her and her husband don't have sex at all, and they were white at all. But her husband watches her get gang banged, and
cook.
yeah, like
Oh my
they. She said they want to have a black baby so bad
Yeah,
that they
cut.
let like 20 different niggas come in and just go crazy.
Go, no,
And
you know what?
he
And you know
cannot.
what?
And she was
Respect to
like,
him.
whatever I do, he
ain't no
does.
respect for no
This-
cuck.
Respect to him.
Ain't no respect for
I'm
no
like,
cuck.
what?
Listen,
Ain't no respect for no
Let
cuck.
me tell you why I said respect to him. Because he respects the black man's.
Ain't no
No,
respect for
then
no cuck,
he
man.
not. I'm like, he don't have sex like at all with nobody, but your wife get to go fuck.
You know why you don't have sex with nobody?
Why?
Because fam is literally dead down there.
And then he said, I
Dead.
know black guys are bigger than me. I know.
Nigga. See, that's the.
I'ma send y'all the
A
episode.
lot of females gotta understand this. It's
Soft
not
white.
about-
It's
not
called
about
Soft
the
White. Y'all never seen the Soft White
shit.
episodes?
Only
On
know that one
YouTube.
Soft white on me. You feel me? I don't know what she talking.
Not a soft white under, but I know she's
Yeah,
talking
that
about
was
Boy,
the
you
episode.
wild. You watching the same shit.
Look at
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
They be some
Hey,
good
look,
stuff.
Hey, look, let's get into it, man. Look, we finna get back into this relationship.
Okay,
ball
let's jump
shit.
into it. Hey,
Let's get into these motherfuckers right here, man. Let's
hey,
get
listen.
into
It's another situation.
Jada and Lil Baby.
Every chance I get, that's my nigga, man. Hey, listen, man, look, baby. You done
I
had
feel
a
like they
crazy 2
more
years,
regular.
Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Now look,
Shout out Lil Baby.
Now they
You know what I'm saying?
broke up a little while ago, right? But they was just spotted together.
You love her,
recently.
bro.
I
You
feel like
love her.
they situation kind of normal.
They said, "Norm, what's different? What's different?"
Like the typical baby daddy, baby mama. Like we
Oh,
break
me, I
up
fuck with Jada. I
and
love
we try to work it out.
me.
Like, come on now, we all got kids in this motherfucker. Don't act like you and your baby mama didn't break up and then y'all, let's see if we can work it out. Don't sit up here and act like
It should be happening.
they ain't like
Facts.
you
Should be
done went
happening.
there before. You done you know.
Hey, look, it's normal. It be happening. I think motherfuckers just be needing time to get that shit out their system, and either they gonna get back together or they gonna move on. Honestly, motherfuckers can't be playing them games though, and that's the thing. Like, the problem with these types of situations is you bring other people into these situations because motherfuckers be wanting to date and get involved with other people while you still got the unresolved feelings for the other motherfucker.
That's the
go.
biggest. I think that's like one of the biggest fuck ups. But when you young, you don't be realizing how traumatic that is for you. Like hopping in, you be with one. I did that. I did that.
I don't even think it's an age limit.
I did that. I was with.
Because I did it recently.
I did my first. I was with my first baby daddy for 3 years. Then 5 months later, I was with my second baby daddy, and we was together for 6 years. And it was like, then I ended up, cheating on him, getting back with my first baby daddy, because I never
what's she
resolved
Fuck wrong with it.
the
Look at
issue. Like I was never over my first baby daddy. I was just really on some like trying to stun on my first baby
You
daddy.
trying
Like,
to make them jealous.
yeah, like look, I got a nigga who doing better than you.
Damn.
I got a nigga who,
So you was playing chess, not checkers.
yeah, like, and ultimately now I feel like,
So you still wanted the first, but you was like, look, I'm finna apply pressure, let a motherfucker know where I stand.
yeah, but I feel bad. Like now me and my second baby daddy, we good, we cool. I hurt somebody who was good.
Fuck. She admitted that shit. That's some real ass
Nah,
shit.
it'd be like that. I
That's
said,
some
and
real
look, didn't I
ass
say
shit,
we was
man.
gonna get back to it, and we ended up right back at it.
I heard
Damn.
some.
You end up doing that shit. We bring people into these situations, and we end up fucking over good people because you know what I'm saying. We ain't done with the unresolved feelings or playing games, manipulating. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck it is. And it's like now you got a person that feels a certain way about you, but secretly, yeah, you might fuck with them or care about them.
Yeah,
or
like
love
I
them.
love my second baby daddy. I mean, man, even to this day, like that's when I was saying when you love somebody so much, you let them go. Like now he, doing his thing. He got a new girlfriend, but we still like when it come to my son, or when he could call me right now and be like, all right, I need you to come give me a ride. I'm gonna come because I love you so. I don't want to be with you.
So did y'all have a friendship or something like? Yeah, 'cause
Beforehand,
that was really tapped in. Yeah.
before we got together, oh yeah, he was my friend.
I could tell because you said like you did y'all situation never flipped toxic, and y'all had some type of relationship before y'all had.
Oh yeah,
any
he was definitely my friend, and we took it to a relationship level. But I feel like I should have took that time. But again, I was 17, 18, 19. I didn't understand, taking that time to yourself. Now at 26, it's like I could be by myself. I don't give a fuck about, sex don't mean as much as what it used to be. Being with somebody, I can be alone on Christmas, Valentine's Day, like I'm cool. But back then,
Is you really though?
yeah,
Like for real?
yeah.
How many Christmases or Valentine's?
I've been alone 2 Christmases.
How many can you
Is
go?
that crazy?
How many can you go if you was seeing a guy and
None.
he wasn't ready? How many can you go? How many
None. If I'm okay, it's a difference.
So if we just start talking in October and December, we gotta
You
be
better buy
matching-
me a Christmas
We
gift.
gotta be in matching pajamas.
No, we ain't gotta do all that.
No.
But you better buy me a Christmas gift, because I'm gonna
Okay.
buy you a Christmas gift. Valentine's Day, we better be together. Like, you better be taking me on a date. But we ain't gotta post nothing, because it still ain't
It ain't
there.
official, yeah.
But nah, we ain't gonna be in matching pajamas probably to 2 Christmases from now. But yeah, you
Said
better.
2.
But you better buy me a Christmas gift, and you better come over and eat my food for Christmas.
Is it good?
Yeah,
She said, yeah. Oh, God. Fuck
yeah.
it. Hey, look, we need a plate over at Coldfield.
I got you, y'all. I got you.
We definitely need a plate.
Look. We got to tap back into this couple, man. This is one of the couples that a lot of us respect out there. They're
Jada
a young
and Lil
couple.
Baby,
And the thing about Jada is like, I feel like
She was solid.
she definitely was solid.
She was holding him down while he was locked up.
She was.
Honey,
Jada
man.
was solid.
Like,
Jada was
I
kind
really
of.
can't
Jada
blame
to
it.
Lil Baby was kind of what Keisha was to Gucci.
But okay, when we
Hell
get,
no, Keisha flipped the M to 5. Nigga.
when we get into that,
that.
Jada had her shit.
No, Keisha flipped a
Jada
M to 5.
could have did that. Jada could have did
That's
that.
cool, my nigga. But when Guwap got out, he had 5 from Shorty. You feel me? Like I just gave you an M, and you made it to 5 M's when I got out. Like goddamn, like God sent me an angel.
but look at M is a lot to put in somebody's hand and trust them and say. You gotta understand the trust on both ends, cause she trusted him that when you get out, you gonna do right by me, and he trusted her that you're going to flip my M.
Oh me.
So understand the sacrifice they both took.
At the very
It
least,
wasn't
exactly.
in most situations. It's just the one, when we talking about being locked up. It's just the woman taking the sacrifice. The nigga, he might cause he locked up. He's saying, when I get out, but whole time he's still on that same bullshit. Understand the sacrifice that both of them took. So both of them couldn't afford. She couldn't afford to fuck up when he got out, and he couldn't afford to fuck up because that was his last M, to my understanding.
You know what? I'll say this right now. Like for guys, right? I feel like a lot of guys when they are incarcerated or whatever the case may be.
Dreams.
No, they ain't just selling dreams. A lot of motherfuckers is like speaking a real like truth.
That's what they want to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel the same. It's when they get out in that temptation.
Right.
Man,
You get
it's-
out in the real world and the real shit really. Come
Now
on,
I feel
man.
I
Come on,
agree.
man.
When you get out
Come
and your
on,
niggas hitting you up, oh come on, we finna go to the club. You ain't been to the club in 5 years.
You ain't been there, my nigga. You ain't shined. You ain't seen the light. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
want
once
it,
light
and that
hits
shit
you-
get a hold
back.
to you. I'm telling you, that temptation get a hold to you. You gotta be very disciplined to be. You know how boring it is to be like, no, I'm finna sit at home with my kids and my girl.
I ain't gonna lie. Right? If a motherfucker got locked up in their 30s versus their 20s, when they got out, maybe at 40, their whole perspective of life would be different. Versus somebody that got locked up in their 20s.
Yeah.
And you know,
That
got to
young
live in their
mindset
30s.
be a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, like, when you young and then imagine the change that happened in, like, imagine what happens in a year to 5 years if you locked up. So you get out, then you got your homeboys. It's so different when you got your homeboys that's still on the same shit that they was on 5 years ago. Versus if you got homeboys, if you go to jail and you get out and you got 2 out of 4 homeboys that's married and they speaking positive, like, my man, go home. Don't chase after these hoes. You gonna think like, man, should I really go home or should I really, do this dumb shit? So when you got people around you who pushing you to do more negative or pushing you to do more positive, that will, when you young, be different.
Type shit.
But when you old, like, I know niggas, it be like, oh my gosh, really?
So basically what you saying is, like, like with the whole situation with Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it.
And I do feel like he's somebody who have evolved a lot.
Yeah, that relationship, bro, like, they really came, like, the right way. Like, Shorty held it down a lot. He never had no babies on or whatever and shit. And, he just held it down. Like, man, shout out Lil Baby, man. Like,
I mean, he did, but do you think he really paid the porn star?
I don't feel like he
matter if he
did.
did or he didn't.
I honestly don't feel like he did. Now, I ain't gonna say he ain't cheat, but I don't feel like he did that one.
Oh, he paid that porn star.
I don't feel like he
Think
did.
paid the
It's
porn
business.
star?
Certain
He might have though, but
certain vaginas
He said,
aren't free.
look at
Fuck you,
that.
man.
Should
They
know-
come with a fee.
should no vagina. Listen, ladies, should no vagina be free?
That's crazy.
None.
Hey,
You got
listen,
to pay.
I
My
agree.
great grandma
I
always
agree.
say you got to pay where you lay. Should no.
Right, but you just said it. She said no vagina is free. So you don't think Lil Baby paid a fee? You feel me?
He probably
Shit.
did.
He had to. Like, hey, come on, man.
Hey, look.
He didn't want to take her out, but he had to make sure she was.
But that's my. I don't listen to Yo Gotti say, he done gave a girl 10 G's, come.
Yo Gotti
And
definitely
leave.
gave. You think Yo Gotti playing?
Oh,
That nigga
let
real.
me run into Yo Gotti.
Man, look. No, you done. You cooked. He just
No.
got Angela.
No,
He just got Angela.
No.
Didn't he?
I mean, they was kicking it. They got
Oh,
spotted.
me,
They
he got Angela.
They got
He
spotted.
said it 5
I
years
could
ago.
I
he
could
want
still
Angela
I could
Simmons.
still show him a thing or two.
She said she gonna show her. She said she can still show him a thing.
You think you going crazier than Angela Simmons?
Why? Cause she look good. That don't mean she
Angela
ain't.
Simmons. No, she's like, I'm gonna keep it real.
I love Angela. Don't get me
Okay,
wrong. I be
okay,
looking
okay,
at her
I'm gonna say,
like,
like,
God
don't do
damn, for her to be natural, like
Natural.
I be like,
Shout out
God.
to Angela.
I
man.
be like,
Give her a motherfucking ball.
Did you see her in the damn swimsuit
I
though?
definitely seen it.
Man. Man, everything cellulite, but just jiggling.
Still looking good.
That
Fire.
shit was. I'm gonna take a shot.
Take a
But
shot for Angela Simmons.
Man, take a
look,
shot, man.
Jada look good, but he still cheated with the porn star.
Man,
No,
that's
but
a
you just
fucking
said you don't
porn
think he
star.
did it. You don't think
That's what they say.
You don't think he paid.
Nah, I just don't. I don't know.
Wait, well, why does it matter if he paid for the porn star? It's a porn star.
She getting paid
She's
regardless.
elite. She's elite, and she does what she does at the best.
Facts though.
Like, if he paid for it, respect that shit. It was a
As he should have.
business
If he did pay
transaction
for
right
it,
off from the
as he
taxes.
should have. As he should have.
Man, he can write that shit off, right?
What?
Yeah, he can write that shit off.
That's what?
Escorting.
What? You can't write that off on your taxes.
He can write that off.
You can't write escorts off on your taxes.
No, not escort.
Escorts
That
are
was a
not,
business
but escorts are not
transaction.
supposed to have sex with you. Escorts are supposed to be like going to have a date, like looking like. Say if you got a class reunion, you don't want to look like no lame, so you hire someone to come put a facade on. That's what an escort is supposed
You
to be.
can't write that off on your taxes, though.
But it be people who got escort services. How come they can't?
So I can go to.
What is it written?
Whatever y'all do after hours,
Can be.
whatever y'all do after hours, that's out of the business.
God, a dating service, my nigga. Anything is possible. It's all about how you word it. She definitely is right, man. She definitely is
Hey,
fucking
look,
right,
y'all
man.
tweaking,
Straight up.
man.
No, she right. Like, shit get real super spicy.
You ain't supposed to be, escort service. You're not supposed to, legally, you're not supposed to have sex. But whatever y'all do after them hours, after your time up, he ain't want to pay a little extra. You get your extra.
Hey, get your extra. Straight up. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, so look, check it out, right? Since we got you here, I want to get into a controversial
I feel that.
subject. Controversial topic that a lot of women have an issue with.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into the conversation about Kevin Samuels.
Oh, my boy. Rest in peace to my boy, Kevin Samuels.
Oh, say it again.
Rest in peace. Rest in power to my boy, Kevin Samuels.
You hear that?
Definitely. He was a good one. I like Kevin Samuels.
No, hold on. I want you to. I'm definitely let you speak your piece about Kev. My thing. What I wanted to talk about was like how a lot of women, once he passed, was like praising his death.
Well, I feel
Damn.
like that's just horrible.
Stumping on the grave.
You know what I'm saying? Pissing on the man, great. Like,
Which I didn't understand because he was downing niggas too. I remember the nigga was like, he had a 3-inch dick and he was like, what you gonna do with
He
that?
said, you overweight, you got a
man.
3-inch dick and you work, like,
You got a 3-inch dick. Nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What the
but
fuck you doing?
but like overall, like
Fuck around.
as a woman in today's society, like what did you feel about Kevin Samuels and the message that he was putting forth in general, whether towards men or women? Like, get into it, talk about
I
it.
feel like Kevin Samuel just preached being real with yourself and understanding where you were in life and what you were asking for out of life. Like, in particular, I remember the episode where the woman was like, she's a single mom and her son was like a little bit older. She was a businesswoman, and like a guy who was, I don't know, like a FedEx driver or something, was trying to pursue her, but she didn't want to date him simply because he was a FedEx driver. And I agree with everything he said. Like, first of all, you're a middle-aged woman, so cut that. After you get a certain age, your value does go down. It doesn't, and when we talk about value, it doesn't mean like you're less of a woman. It means the dating pool for you is closing. Because by 40, when we talk about facts and statistics, you supposed to be married, my G. So you can't sit up here and you're a single mom. And it's not to say like because you're a single mom, a lot of men love single mothers. Like a lot of men love single mothers. I gotta deal with your baby daddy. You know you're nurturing. If you're a single mom standing on business, you're very nurturing. You love them kids, so I know you're gonna love me. You cooking for them kids, so I know you're gonna cook for me. So there's nothing wrong with being a single mom. But it does put you in a position when you're dealing with, say if you're a single mom and you're getting with someone who doesn't necessarily have kids. So it's like now I got to take on the whole responsibility of being a father figure, if not a father, somebody I didn't even birth. That's asking for a lot, a whole lot. Then you're saying simply, and to my understanding, when you're a FedEx driver, you get into a little bag. You might not, it ain't 100 G's, but I know people who make 100 G's a year and it really end up looking like 20 because the way they spend it. But why do it matter? I'm somebody who feel like this. No, I'm not gonna date nobody. If I'm making 50, I can't be with nobody who make 10 or 15. But if you making 30, 40, let's make it 80. Let's make it 90. Let's make it a million if we keep pushing. So, with that being said, like I said, that specific episode stuck out to me because we got women who will literally like say they don't want to date a dude because of this. I had a friend, my best friend. Hey girl, she don't watch, but she was like she didn't want to date this man because he was shorter than her. Mind
What's
you,
wrong with short dude? Hold on.
he came from a very good family.
What's wrong with short?
He had a
dude?
very good job. He didn't have any kids, and even though he was short, he was like good looking, and he was somebody who could. She's a single mom. He was somebody who could, take her daughter in and raise her right, give her a good, loving, family-oriented situation. He was somebody who could take the workload off my friend. He was somebody who could love my friend properly, but she wasn't willing to date him simply because he was shorter than her.
That's bananas and pajamas.
And I feel like that's the
Yeah, I
message.
said that. Pajamas.
I feel like that's the message Kevin Samuels used to try to put out. Like, we got all these black people who are simply not willing to date another person because for small reasons. I
These
can see,
outrageous standards.
yeah, like I can see if you say you ain't want to be with no, you only got one kid, you don't want to be with a nigga because he got 12. I
Damn.
see it.
Well, he ain't where yeah. Value.
I see
no value.
it. I
No
see
value.
it.
Put the something.
I see it. Or if you're a man and you say you don't want to be with a woman because she, her, I don't know. Reason why
She out here living that life that we ain't ready for.
yeah, like I could see that, but them small,
got 3 baby
that was his
fathers.
thing. That was his thing. Like y'all not getting together for the smallest shit that you really, if you really love somebody, you could look past that. Like I could look past somebody being shorter than me, but what I can't look past is somebody disrespecting me.
Facts.
Like
Factual.
I always tell people when people ask me what's things you look at when you seriously dating somebody, I always look at family, faith, and finances. If you are not somebody, I'm a faith-based person. If you do not believe in God, we can't even talk. If you are not family oriented, I'm not saying you gotta have your mama, your daddy, but if you don't take care of your kids, if you don't respect the family aspect of life,
Yeah.
I cannot be with you. If you do not take finances seriously, and I'm not saying the amount you gotta make, but you have to be responsible when it comes to your finances. We cannot be together because those are 3 things. And everybody say like trust. No, if you're a person who values those things, if you value family, you gonna be a loyal person. I'm loyal to my kids. I'm loyal to my all those small things are gonna tie into those 3 things that I said. So
Now you know what? Listen, everything she said,
She was spitting
like
bars.
like bro, like she's spitting like
Bars.
fucking facts. Like she laying shit down, like fuck, like Captain Marvel type shit. You feel me? I just seen the movie like a couple weeks ago. You feel me? I was like, damn, the movie actually pretty good. Captain Marvel. It's a female running shit, laying shit down, boom bang boom. You feel me? And I gotta respect it because she came through stronger than Thor's hammer. You feel me? I ain't think nothing was stronger than that. But I'm gonna say this, like, what you saying is so fucking valid. Like, a lot of people gotta understand, like, man, like, shit ain't as simple as you would think it is.
oh no.
But you can have simplicity. You definitely can have simplicity in your situation. It's up to you if you go continue to play it like, you know what I'm saying, like aggressive or heavy and don't evolve into what you supposed to evolve into.
Right.
Like, a lot of motherfuckers sit back and be like, this how it should be. No. It should be more like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect your opinion, you respect my opinion. let's come together and let's build something, concrete.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it be
People don't be willing to budge.
people don't want to budge.
It be like so much shit don't even be making a difference to me. Like,
But you know what? Listen,
I'm not
a
finna
lot of
argue
people-
about what
a
we
lot of
finna
people
eat
say this.
tonight. As long as we eat.
Listen, like what she just said, I was gonna say that too. As long as we all eat, we good.
Facts though. Facts.
A lot of, and I do like women. Will say, well, I could be submissive if a man led properly. It just ties in. Like, men, if you want a woman to be submissive, these are the things you gotta do. Women, if you want to be that submissive woman and you want to like dive into being a feminine woman, I feel like for myself, like I said, spinning back to how I know to be around men, I've always been a feminine woman. I've never had to like be that overly independent woman or that overly aggressive. That's just not who I am as a person. But I do understand when you got a man, like how we was talking about Gabrielle and Dwayne. When you got a man who ain't stepping up to the plate, you have no choice. Like, somebody got to sail this boat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to be the pilot unless we going to crash.
Facts. Oh, real shit, though.
And it's like, I don't want us to crash, so I got to do what I got to do. And men, if you want to take that back, you got to step up.
Step up.
And that
tighten up.
don't mean like disrespect. That mean like when the first come, them bills need to be paid with no question. That mean when them kids need whatever, that need to be taken. Whatever your responsibility is in your relationship, there you should be able to be dependable. I can't stand a person who not dependable. That works my nerves. If I can't depend on you, what are you here
What
for?
are you here for? You got to be useful. Can't
So
be
it's like,
useless.
men, if y'all want women to start, being submissive, then
Oh no.
I don't mind submitting. I don't like. I'm a type person. You got it. Like, all right, whatever, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, cause if I'm in a serious relationship with somebody, I've already you've shown me time and time again that I can trust your leadership.
Facts.
You show me time and time again that you can be dependent. I don't got, like I said before in my last relationship, I didn't know when bills was due. I know I wasn't getting put out.
She said, I know I wasn't getting put out.
So what did I have to question? Like, but men, I think men gotta start doing better and women gotta start doing better. But I do think because a man's job, in my eyes, is to lead, it starts with a man.
Starts with a man. I feel that though.
If you want somebody to follow your lead, what you gotta do? You gotta make initiative, right?
Listen, okay, I'm gonna agree with you on that. And I'm gonna say this. Because a lot of times people get caught up in the argument as opposed to the understanding of the shit. When you meet a woman, the only way she gonna be submissive to you is if you showing her something worth being submissive
Right,
to.
you showing that initiative.
Point blank, period. If you ain't showing that you can be that man that can meet her certain level of needs, then she ain't never gonna be submissive. And you can't beat it into her. Whatever, jealousy, all of that shit, no matter however you come at the angle, it ain't gonna work because you still ain't living up to the standard that she needs you to live up to. And again, that go back to what we was talking about in the beginning of being aligned and equal.
But that's where a lot of people fuck up at. A lot of people are not aligned. Like, a lot of people feel like, okay, like how I said, you can't, if you don't believe in God, I can't be with you. That's just the surface. Okay, let's take it to a parenting level. If you don't whoop your kids,
I don't want my kids.
I whoop my kids
I don't
up.
want my kids.
Or discipline. Let's just say discipline. I don't even want to, because I know mothers.
Because it be like that.
I know a lot of fathers don't whoop their kids. But if you ain't yelling at them, if you not getting on their ass, if you just letting your kids run around here rapping and just letting them do whatever.
They out here
Yeah,
doing
but you know what? You gotta understand the caliber of the kid, because each kid deserves like different
levels.
Oh yeah, because I'm definitely, for me, I'm harder on my daughter than I am my son, because
As you should.
my daughter, she don't have that dad. when my son, he has a father, like, to get on him. But I do. But I don't. My daughter, it takes a lot for me to give her a whooping versus my son. But he younger. My daughter 8. So it's just like, But still, if we don't come to, I don't even say we have to necessarily agree 100% on parenting. But if we don't like come here and here, I can't, because I'm trying to get my kids to go one way while your kids going another way, and your kids are having an influence on my kids, and it's causing them to go run bonkers. If we don't agree on finances, on how, like, okay, we got a savings plan,
Ooh,
and
man.
you're not meeting that, I can't. Like, I just can't, because I'm trying to get here. If I'm sitting up here saying I'm trying to own multiple properties, but you out here just fucking off money.
Fucking off the cash.
What? I can't, because we're never going to get to where I'm trying to go. We never going to get to a place where we're allowed to spend that money and we're allowed to take that trip.
I can't deal with a person that's constantly spending. Spending all the time?
I mean, listen, like, I understand, like, when a woman that knows what's going on in the household and she's spending on certain things and then she's spending on whatever. A woman that got certain, she got that order on that tip, you got to respect what she's spending.
But if I tell you we together and I'm like, well, babe, this time next year, I'm trying to buy another crib.
Fact.
But you constantly dipping and dipping and dipping and spinning and spinning and spinning.
No, you can't do that.
We're not going to get there. Or even take it to, if we can't communicate effectively. I'm not a yeller. I'm not one of those women who going to be, you bitch ass nigga, or I'm not going to, either we going to talk regular, like I talk to you for hours and hours till we get an understanding. But I'm not going to sit up here and talk to you while you're shouting at me. I'm not going to talk to you while you cussing at me and disrespecting me. No. So if we can't even communicate properly and comprehend properly, because that's the next thing after communication. If we can't understand each other properly, I don't want to be with you.
Fact. That's a fact. Big fact. Get the... we got to...
I took my last shot to that. Fuck around with him. Nigga, the fuck around with him.
And I feel like it don't take years and years and years to be with somebody. I feel like it don't take years and years and years to be with somebody to understand that they're not effective when it comes to your non-negotiables.
Ooh, non-negotiables. I like that one. I like that. I call my requirements, but at the end of the day, it's the same shit. I don't like using the expectations because expectation leads to motherfucker letting you down, and I don't want to be let down. Yeah, but look, man, I feel like tonight was a good conversation, man. We tapped into a couple different levels. I'd like to thank our guest, Miss Ari Barkley, for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Let's give her a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? She came out and did her thing and represented very well for the women tonight. You know what I'm saying? We extend our hand. You can come through anytime you want to. Just let us know when you're free.
All righty.
She held it down.
You know what I'm saying? And as usual, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. I am your boy, Asshole Poppy.
It's your boy, Phil Goods. Mwah.
And we have been here for another episode of the Cold Phil Show. Look, tonight, man, we was just talking about relationship goals.
What?
Is it really what it seems like? Do you really want to fashion yourself after somebody else? I think not, personally. Do what works for you. But, you know what I'm saying, we thank y'all for tuning in, and we going to check in with y'all next week, man.